Yo, peace. What up? I'm the SouthWst Shaman. This is StereoPHiX 888. Thank you for being you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being where you are, which is where you at. Let's take a moment to bring ourselves to the now as we begin. As we begin this. Like I said, I'm the SouthWst Shaman, man. My name is Julian Turner, man. I'm from Phoenix, Arizona. I'm from Phoenix, Arizona, baby. And I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission of healing. Healing. And it starts with me, so I can help you. Right now, I got something to talk about, man. I got a few things to talk about. Actually, I got some gems. We're about to uncover some gems, you guys. So let's focus in, let's tap in. Let's get it cracking. Let's see if we can make it happen. First gem, man. We're starting this YouTube thing off, man. How to start a YouTube thing in 2020 FIDIVE. How to get it lit-ive. You know what I'm saying? Because we're trying to get monetized, correct? But what's behind it? Well, for me, like I said, man, this thing is about healing. This thing is for everybody. Trauma, addiction, mental health, disposition, bad habits, behaviors, just something that bothers me about myself that I feel like I need to change. That's what this is about. And I call it abstract recovery, personal development. That's kind of the motivation behind it, all right? So look, follow me now. Follow me. Let's take this walk. Let's take this walk and let the vibes talk. Because we about to make magic. Look, making this YouTube thing in 2020 FIDIVE. It's all about keeping it real and keeping it lit-ive. As in authentic. You know what I'm saying? I have a authentic way to show up, right? Got a few notes here. So you can follow me. So you can follow me. I'm going to liken this to alchemy of self. And you're going to see how I do this. Because alchemy is figuratively creating gold from lead. We're talking about self, though. So I'm flipping myself into the... Alright. Hold up. You know what I'm saying? We waiting on the real. We waiting on some teeth upgrades here. You know what I'm saying? Coming soon to a theater near you, y'all. Hey. So, alchemy of self. Turning myself to the best version of myself. You know what I'm saying? Transforming. That's what I'm trying to do as an example of how my my personal development concept works for an individual. I am that individual. Here I am showing up for myself as a YouTube content creator. The idea is I'm showing up for myself, okay? So my journey through this process of establishing a YouTube channel and turning it into something that's of value for the viewer means I have to show up for myself. I have to care about myself enough to make this happen, to believe in myself first and foremost, to have nearly delusional belief, because there's gonna be times when it's tried, when it's tested, when my belief is tested. Will I have doubt? Well, I'll tell you right now. Hail to the no. There's a Tupac poster, yo, I used to have when I was back in high school, and it says, it's a quote, it's a lyric from one of his songs. It says, as long as I feel in my heart what I'm doing is right, I feel like I'm going to heaven. So the idea behind that is it has to do with the belief, right? He said, as long as he believes in his heart. So that means that so it's tied to the heart, literally the heart and the mind, right, tied together. What I'm believing. So this is deep, you guys, because whatever I believe is going to impact my life greater than any other thing. So when it comes to doing this YouTube thing, if I don't believe in it, it don't matter who else does. So believe in yourself. First and foremost, believe in yourself. This is alchemy, man. We flipping some shit. We working. We cooking right now. We cooking. And I'm spilling the sauce. We in the kitchen and I'm spilling the sauce all over. You know, I could talk about channel optimization, and that's, of course, as you start the process. As I started the process of getting my channel going, I knew it was gonna be growth. I knew it was gonna be growing pains. So I had to keep going, knowing I would get better and better, but also learning as I went, because it's not about what I was taught, it's about what I learned and how I used it, because it didn't become wisdom until it was applied, knowledge applied. You feel me? You figure deal, man. So, showing up for myself in that manner. But it's what I believe, because the subconscious mind, that's where that program ends up chilling at, inside my subconscious mind. So my belief in the polarity of my life, essentially, like, because look, once I could see that big and small, or success and failure, are part of the same thing, that's when I could start to see that it's what I believe that matters, because it doesn't become big or small until I start to believe that. It's all part of the same, it's all on the same spectrum. If you can imagine a bar, like a meter, you know what I'm saying? Like night and day, it goes on slowly becomes night, slowly becomes day. That's the polarity there is in everything, but it's an illusion because it's all part of the same thing. So this is how I can start to alchemize things, situations, persons, places, and things for my own personal development and growth in this YouTube channel. Going forth, understanding that everything is on the same spectrum, so it's all tangible for me. It's all something that's coming to me that is something that is usable for me. That's what I mean. There is no person, place, or thing, situation that's not usable for me. Okay? So here's something that's something that's like just a little something wild to think about, right? We're on one planet with 8 million worlds. 8 billion worlds, excuse me. However many people are in this motherfucker. Let's let that soak in for a second. One planet, 8 billion worlds. As in, I don't live in your world and you don't live in mine. But they're completely different. So, as in, the world I live in is different from yours. So I experience things you don't experience. You experience things I don't experience. Your perspective is different. You see things different than I do, and I see things different than you do. That's how we learn from each other. That's how iron sharpens iron. You know what I'm saying? But knowing that each person's reality is different, that's how I can't tell you exactly how to like do your, what to do precisely for you, because it has to be from you, in your heart. It has to come from your heart. Your world is not my world. But if you let me in, I can come and visit You know, just like I'm letting you visit my world right now. So, emotional conviction is more important than what you're doing. Because if my heart's not in it, then I'm not going to believe in it. I'm not going to be emotionally convicted within it. And it's going to create self-doubt. So it's fucked. Self-doubt, man. Like, this is why, alright, if I never, you know, I'm never really tripping on this, because if you really look at the situation, you see the big picture, it's clear. But like, why do bad things happen to good people, and why do bad people end up on top in situations or get all sorts of good fortune, so to speak? It's because of belief. That's why. They're not doubting themselves. You know, it's like doubt opens the door for something that I didn't believe in before. Until I believed in it, it wasn't big or small. Until I believed in it, the situation wasn't a detriment. Until some motherfucker walked up to me and said something was wrong with what I was doing, I thought I was doing right. You ever experienced that? Put that in the comments and like, and hit a like button. Hit the like thing if you have. Because I've been on a mission. I've been straight up on a mission, determined, like inspired, like a child before. Knowing what I was doing. Knowing what I was doing. And then having somebody come point out what was wrong with it. And why I shouldn't do it. And then now it's all fucked. Now there's doubt. Now I'm doubting myself and whether I should go through with it. Before I was gung-ho, I had no, you know what I'm saying? So this is how to grow, how to start a YouTube channel in 2025, man. No self-doubt. This is where it's at. This is where it starts. I think this is like the real foundation. Now we're really digging. Now we're really excavating gems. Now we're really digging deep right now, because the foundation for this thing is going to be no self-doubt. And I think that I'm uncovering gems also for abstract recovery, personal development, man, because the self-doubt is like the seed for all sorts of poisonous weeds to grow within the garden, man. So it's the illusion of polarity that creates the self-doubt at times. I wasn't thinking about it at all until I started to perceive a situation as good or bad, or I started to perceive I started to label it within my mind, you know. And if you're like me, you can create the vibe. You know, I mean, because I've been in situations where it's either, I mean, perhaps I was picking up on the vibe, but also I know I can fabricate whatever I want within my mind. As in, I could drive myself to the point of tears with a thought by thinking hard enough, you know. I think that it's noteworthy the power behind some of the things taken for granted on a day-to-day basis that are overlooked when in actuality and in reality they are our inherent God-given abilities for a reason and a purpose. A couple of those things include conscious and unconscious breathing. The fact that I'm able to decide at times how to do it, if to do it, is significant, highly. And also the power of thought. I mean, what I can do with my thinking. And you know what? I had a big revelation, something earlier. It was essentially that the voice, right, that goes off within my mind, that motivates me to do things I don't want to do, that I shouldn't do, rather, that are unhealthy, self-destructive behavior. That voice is similar to the voice that says I'm hungry, or I'm tired, or I'm thirsty. It pops up swiftly and almost unnoticeably. However, now that I've got some time of self-analyzation and self-redesign, I've been able to hear that voice and recognize it, and start to disregard it. That's the beginning of me taking my power back, because I would listen to that voice, and now I'm able to say, oh shit, that's that voice, because I created that within the mental plane. This is an actual entity. That's what I'm getting at, is I created a spiritual entity that tries to guide me so it can continue to take my energy and send me to do things that are self-destructive. I believe this truly, because I've heard that voice, and any other person who has essentially been in a car driving to obtain substances and had their one voice in their head saying, stop, you don't need to do this, go ahead and, why are you doing it? Whilst at the same time simultaneously forcing myself to go ahead and go through with it. Isn't that some crazy shit? Well, it takes a lot of strength and awareness to be able to ignore that voice. Because like I said, it comes swiftly and nearly unnoticeably, as in the same way as if you might be sitting there and just get up and go get a drink of water because you were thirsty. You didn't think it consciously. I just got up and drank the water because it was like I felt it. Same way, that is addiction in a nutshell. Yo, I'm the SouthWst Shaman, man. This is StereoPHiX 888. I got music and more on my channel. I love y'all. YouTube building it in 2025 is all about establishing the community of like-minded individuals, believing in yourself as you should, no matter what you're doing, loving yourself and showing up in that way, searching within to find what it is that's going to motivate you to continue to do this continuously, because this isn't a one-time thing, a two-time thing, a 1 week thing, a 2 week thing, a 1 month thing, a 2 month thing, a 3 month thing, a 1 year thing. This is I'm trying to take it to the max, yo. I'm trying to take it as far as I can. So the long haul, if this ain't something where it's genuine and your heart ain't in it, and you ain't coming with some shit that's like motivated by love and like some real deal Holyfield-ish, how the hell are you gonna be able to keep it up? I mean, I used to torture myself and seek drugs day in and day out, but shit, I was getting drugs, I was getting high. I get that from this, and I love it. And I love y'all. Peace, man. Please like and subscribe and support, yo. Abstract recovery, personal development. I'm a SouthWst Shaman. This is StereoPHiX 888. THiZZ.